Assalamualaikum, my name is Kana Talat and today we will discuss on the topic heteroketone condensation in acidic conditions. Basically, this is the answer of the question I asked in the previous video. We call it hetero because here we take the one molecule of ketone and other molecule of aldehyde. As both are different functional groups, so we'll call it hetero and we will call it ketone because the final product formed contains both the functional group ketone and alcohol. And condensation because then the product ketone formed from the product ketone water is eliminated and that product contains, that is why it is called ketone condensation. So it is named as heteroketone condensation. Acidic condition, that's why. So now we will see its mechanism. First of all, we take cyclohexanone in the first step. And we will protonate it. This will take this proton, this bond shift here. Now the water is eliminated. As this proton is, oxygen took this proton, now water molecule is left, this water molecule is eliminated. Now the oxygen of this water take this proton, this bond will shift here and this bond will shift here. And now the product formed. Again this, here single bond, alcohol group, and here double bond, and this will be called enol because of alkene functional group. En comes from the alkene and alcohol functional group all comes from the alcohol, as the same carbon have both the functional group alkene and alcohol. That's why it is named as enol. Now catalyst is again regenerated. H2O took proton and converted into H3O positive. Now in the second step, we take the second molecule which is benzaldehyde. Okay, we now we will again protonate it. As our catalyst. So this oxygen will be protonated and we will get the product. This oxygen is protonated and we will get this product, and water molecule is left again. Okay, now the product formed in the first step, enol, and the product formed in the second step. These two products now will react with each other. Enol react with second product which is protonated benzaldehyde. Okay, now these lone pair will shift here. This pi bond acts as a nucleophile and attack on the electrophilic center, and this bond will shift here. And we will get the product. Here double bond, oxygen and hydrogen. Oxygen will get positive charge. Now this carbon will attach with that carbon which will already attach with this ring. Okay. Now here this carbon contain OH group. So this will be product. Again you can see that if we numbering assign numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that is 1 carbon that will attach with 2 carbon. Now this 2 carbon will attach with the 3rd carbon. This 3rd carbon now will attach with the 4th carbon. And the 3rd carbon contain OH group and 1 carbon contain OH group. Okay. Now as water molecule is, we have water molecule in the system. This water molecule took this proton and converted into H3O positive. Now this oxygen again take this proton from H3O positive. Two steps are simultaneously took place and we get the product. Here OH, this, and now again O, H, and this oxygen will take another proton, it will become OH2 positive. Now proton from that side I'm so sorry, this carbon, this water took this proton, so now it will become doubly bonded oxygen only. Okay, now as this oxygen took this proton, so hydronium ion here again converted into water, and that water molecule took this proton, and this bond will shift here, and this water molecule is eliminated, and we will get that product. Here you can see there's this ring. Okay, I draw it here again. This ring is as such. Okay, now this ring is also written as such. Now here double bond is present, double bond will be present, and this water molecule is eliminated, and you can see that we get the alpha beta unsaturated ketone and enone as a final product. Okay, hope so you understand it well. Here the question arises that why we formed enol from the cyclohexanone and why not from benzaldehyde. You can see that in the case of cyclohexanone, we first protonated it and then perform its reaction with water to take proton and convert it into enol. But in case of benzaldehyde, we only react it with protonated it by the reaction with hydronium ion, because you can see that here no alpha hydrogen is present. It is the basic requirement for the aldol and ketone condensation that aldehydes and ketones must have alpha hydrogen. Here you can see that in the case of benzaldehyde, no alpha hydrogen is present. Here, this is functional group carbon and this is alpha carbon. If I write it here, you can see that this is functional group carbon, this is alpha carbon. Alpha carbon has no hydrogen. Its valency is complete. 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's why there is no possibility of the formation of enol, because when the carbonyl compound having alpha carbon react with acid, then that compound will convert into enol, and when the carbonyl compound react with base, then it will convert into enolate. But here no alpha hydrogen present, so I took cyclohexanone first and then convert into enol and then perform the reaction of both these two. And second question is that in the previous video I said that aldol condensation is that in which we take starting material aldehyde, and ketone condensation is that in which we take starting material as ketone. And here we take the starting material both aldehydes and ketone. Then what will be the name? We gave the name ketone. Then the name will be assigned on the basis of the product. In the product you can see that ketonic group is present rather than aldehyde, so we named it ketone condensation. Okay, Clear? And one more question here is that in this step we react with water, and then this oxygen take proton from the hydronium ion simultaneously. Why? Okay, let me explain this. Why this step take place simultaneously? If we perform first step first, and then next step, let you means if first water take the proton only in the first step, then you have the product okay. Now the water converted into hydronium ion, as the water took the proton from here and converted into hydronium ion. Now what happened? Now in this structure there are two oxygens present. It means that there is a possibility of the protonation of this oxygen, and there is also the possibility of the protonation of this oxygen. And this oxygen has more electron density as it contains pi bonds. So this oxygen will preferably protonate it, and we will get this product again. You can say that the starting material. So there is a need to the protonation of this alcohol and deprotonation of this oxygen and deprotonation of that oxygen to be take place simultaneously. So hope so all the queries I have cleared, but if you have any, you can ask in comment section. Thank you.